Good morning, everyone. How are you all doing? I hope you're all well. It's getting winter now, so the colds and the flus come out. Not good. My name's Suzie, and I am a Stampin' Up demonstrator in Australia. Excuse my voice, it's actually a medical problem, so sometimes it goes a bit funny. So if you need help with anything to do with paper crafting, so scrapbooking, card making, dyes, papers, anything like that, I can help you. So all my information will be in the more box below, so you just click on more and it will come up. So today is Tuesday. Good morning, Marlene. How are you going? So we're Tuesday the 3rd of July. June, sorry. Geez, don't want to go any faster than it's already going. I can't believe we're already into June. Hi, Kim. How you doing? Lovely to see you. Hi, Lynn. Oh, glad you liked it. Glad you liked it, Lynn. So here we are, as I said, June already. It's a little scary how fast it seems to be going. So a couple of things. Well, if parcel coming today, that's Marla. Paul had her cremated and had some stuff for him and for his daughter. So I guess that's what's coming today. So if you hear me run off, you'll know why. Or they just usually leave it at the front. Anyway, sorry about that. I was expecting it yesterday and it didn't come. So 50% off. Buy one, sort of get one free. No, buy one, get one 50% off. I'm not quite sure how they're doing it because I ordered a couple of things. They're still in my car. And I didn't get 50% off any of them. But I think that's because I ordered a suite, but the other things I ordered were actually a die set and a stamp set, and they wasn't of the same. Morning, Sue. It wasn't of the same suit sort of thing, so it's got to be, from what I can gather, is you can order the suit and you will get it, and you can order the bundle and then you'll get 50% off. I'll have to reread it. It's a little bit ambiguous to how it's worded, so I'll really have to go back and look at it. Marlene, did you get your kit yet? You would have fun unpacking that. So I started kit finished on the 31st of May, so that's gone and it'll be back to normal. There's nothing much else really new except for this 50% off. So yes, you did yesterday. I bet you had a wonderful time with it. I'll send you an email later on with a couple of things. Hi, Elizabeth. How you going? Lovely to see you. So I'm going to go down to the desk because I don't like to keep waffling on. So I showed you a photo yesterday of what we were going to do. So let me pop down to the desk. Okay, so we're using the Gallery of Blooms, which is an absolutely gorgeous set. So it gives you here on page, I'll have to put my glasses on. So just do a separate order with those two things. Are you talking about the 50% off, Kim? So here's some inspiration for you. I mean, it's just a gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous set. And it actually takes over from 52 to 57. Okay, I'll have to have a look at it, Kim, and see what it says. So absolutely gorgeous, and as you know, we've been previewing that beautiful suite. Now there's 2 stamps and 2 dies to this. So, and if you take the whole suite, you get the embossing paper, the gems and the ribbon, and this gorgeous paper. So this is absolutely fabulous. And then of course we've got more information here, and this one is on the beautiful motifs. So these don't actually cut out. They don't actually cut the whole thing out. They cut part of it out, and you can... Your scrapbook treat came? Fabulous, Sue. I'm thinking of doing an unboxing on that. Might be Saturday, I'm not sure yet, but I thought I might do one on it. So here we go. So that's our beautiful... I'm losing room, honestly. I tidied up and I'm still forever. I got mine within 2 days, so they're really working fast on it. So this is the card we're working on today. I showed you this yesterday. So we're using yes, she is. So I haven't put a greeting on this. Some cards I do, I don't put a greeting on them because I don't know what I want to use them for. And I have so many happy birthdays, all that sort of thing, that I didn't put anything on this. Not sure about the bow. So we'll see what happens there. And the difference is I'm actually going to use the embossing folder on it today, on the gold. So I'm going to sit that with a very fine border around, but I'm actually going to emboss this. So we've got our card base. Our card base is my normal card base, which is 5 3/4 by 8 and folded at 4. So we'll just, do you know, I can't find my bone folder anywhere. I've looked and I've looked. It doesn't go anywhere past here, so I don't know why I can't find it. You've done a few of the scrapbooking, Sue. See, I haven't done any. And I noticed when I went to look for the photos I took on my overseas trip. Love the colour combo. Yeah, can't go past black and red and silver. So there's our card base. Now I decided, as I said, and of course this is out of the beautiful set. So I'm going to emboss this. So I didn't do it on the first one, but I'm going to use the embossing folder from the kit. So that's the lovely Damos folder. So it depends how you want the face. I call them little faces. They look like little faces. So I'm going to put that in. So I want them to go up because our card is a portrait card. So I want them to go up. So I'll pop that there. Turn on the machine. Get rid of stuff that I was using yesterday. So yesterday I worked out now this one isn't a 3D folder, so we need to remove the green plate. Always put it in hinge first. And don't come backwards. I've got bits and pieces on the floor. So I thought I'd do this because I actually love this. Isn't it gorgeous? See, I think they look like little faces. So that's beautiful. And it even, when you look at the two cards together, it actually will bring it up nicer. So I'll put that away. And I did some of this pre-cut, pre-did it. So I could have been a blue, but only because I actually used our cloud cover to colour these in. That one looks a bit too, what's it will hide that one. So I've got the 3 flowers, and I actually use card cloud cover. So I'm just thinking I might cut another one of these out of white paper and then just go over it with the card, with the cloud cover, because I don't like that blue. it does take it to the next level for sure. So let's just see what it's like if we do it in a blue piece. Now that will go on top of that. So you will see a little bit of it, and then this will go in the middle there. So I think that looks a lot better than before. So let me see. Got to find my white bit. So I think that one will do. So that's, no, it's not. That's the thing. I've done that one. So I've got heaps of dies in here. I'll do a thing, you know, like I did before, cut it all out and do it with, so I'm going to stamp it. Oh, have we got a stamp for this one? Yes, we have. Look at that. So I'll put it all on a piece of paper so you can see what it stamps and what it cuts out. I'll do that over maybe this afternoon. I've got to go out at 5 o'clock. One of the ladies I work with, she does the choir. She took the choir with her when they got rid of her. And I'm going to do it in secrecy. And she's got a choir tonight. They're doing a little show. So I'll go and watch it. It's only for about an hour. I missed that bit. Try it again, hey? Yeah, that happens, doesn't it? Now look at that. Honestly, put my fingers in it already. What a mucky pup. It's still not. I'll smush it a bit and see what we get. Get another piece of white. So this is my hordes of white. I now put them in one of those folders and it keeps them all together. Hi, Tanya. How's she going? Happy birthday for the other day. Hope you had a lovely birthday. That's a bit better. Get rid of that. Put this away. I'll just close the lid. And I'll just quickly cut this out. Oh, left the paper out. So I'll do it on the small one instead of dragging the big one. I just think it'll look better with this rather than the blue I cut out originally. It's always the same. Whatever I do. Hi, Holly. Sometimes, more often than not, I change it up when I'm doing it. That's better. Now, I've already done tomorrow's card. Put that away. So I'll cut all these out and put them on a piece of card. I've been doing that a couple of times and it shows what you can do with it. Okay, so we've got our black cardstock. So I'm going to start putting this card together. I started doing a bit of pre-cutting so it doesn't take as long. Now, because this is embossed, I'll get the words out, you need to put a bit of extra glue on it because it spreads the fibres and you don't want it to come away from your card. And then I'm going to put this on with dimensionals. The other one I used glue dots, but this one I think I'll use dimensionals on it. I've got, there we go. I knew I had some bits. So I don't want it to sag in the middle because it's only a border. So you're going to put the dimensionals all the way around it. I'm going to got one side of it. It would have been better if I'd have had another long piece that I could have put it down on the other side. There we go. So don't forget to use your ends. All right, that's another one down. And I scribbled all over these ones so that I know. Where I've taken them off from, which is a great idea that Tanya gave me. Oh, that's lovely, Tanya. Warms your heart, it does that. It's lovely. Glad you had a lovely day. So these ones I have to do the touch test. Even though I put these in the bin, some managed to get out on the floor. And then somebody walked them all over the house. And I even found them in the shower. Okay. I'll just snip the end off that. Now to get it straight. Don't think that was exactly straight. better. So we've got that now. Yeah, he goes in the shower, my cat. He walks through it. So when I'm in the shower, he always wants to come in and he'll just walk through and go out again. When he was a kitten, he actually used to stand under the shower. But now he's older, he just walks through. So we've got this part now, which is going to go in the middle here. And I'm actually going to put that. He's still a bit lost. It's like he goes looking for Marla. They're bringing Marla around between 1 and 4. So Paul had a necklace done for his daughter. And the pink urn that she wanted. And he's got, I think he's got the paw print. And I think there was something, a lock of hair, I think. And he's put her collar and a lead on the back because he's got a 4-wheel drive. You know, they've got those handles that come down to get in. Well, he's put Marla's collar and lead on that because that's always where she used to sit. So that's what he's done. Still get up and look for her. So I'm going to put this on. And I might glue that. I want it to go a little bit over. So probably about there, so it's yeah, it is Tanya. She was supposed to come home yesterday. But they've obviously sent Paul a message saying that she'll be home today. Paul, like most men, doesn't really show his emotions. I'm going to put this on and I'm going to glue this piece on. I'm not doing it on the top. I don't know. So I want it to actually spray over. So it's a little bit over. And then these ones, I did these ones in Timmy Tiger and cloud cover. So that's what I did with that. So because that's a bit off center there, I'm going to put that one so that it covers, because we've got 3 to go on here. So I might put that in the middle. And I mean, we can overlap them a bit because they're not going to show. That's not what I want. I want that to cover that white a bit. Yeah, it is. Bye, Tanya. You have a good day, and I hope all goes well with Sasha. We'll be thinking of you. So I'm not real happy with this one. I found this one very hard to stamp. It kept missing out the middle here. I think I might do another one of those, although I could probably fussy cut it around a bit. Just too much white. So we'll see how this looks. Otherwise, I'll cut another one out. I'm not happy with that. The way I've all right, looks a bit better. And that can put that one there. So we've got Susan, we've got Linda today, this afternoon. So I'm going to put these up on dimensionals. And I might just put spotted glue on the bottom there. Then we'll take the second one. See, so even though I do a mock-up of what I'm doing, I always end up just about changing it. And then this one, I decided I'll actually push it up. So I'm going to put a couple dimensionals there. And I'm going to move that over a bit. Might put a pop of glue there. Just so it's like a little bouquet. Get rid of these. Now, so we want that roughly in the middle. Okay, see you here, Kim. Have a good time. So I'll put that there. And because it's actually on the gold, I'm actually going to put dimensionals on it. It'll stick better to the gold with the dimensionals than putting glue on it. So we've actually popped this up quite a bit, and it's going to look very different to the first one I did. All right. Now, still too much over the other way. So that's stuck down now. And see, it was slightly off. But if I pull them up, I'm going to rip them, and I don't want to do that. So now we need a bow. So do we need a bow like this, or do we need something smaller? Let me know in the comments what you think. And what colour. We'll also need some gems as well. These are the ones that actually go with the set. Thank you, Holly. Now, somewhere, right, here we go. These are the in colours, so we could use maybe the cloud cover off there. Or we have some dainty iridescent pills. The gold bow. So number 1, number 2, or number 3. Well, I just get the ribbon off. God, but I love this. It's just gorgeous. All right. Stay on there. That ribbon scissors nearly did it. Number 1. Well, that was unanimous, wasn't it? Hang on, what for done? I had to get it off my fingers. I did it a bit tight because I didn't want it. I didn't want it as big as the other one I did. I wanted it a bit smaller. But still a little bit sort of puffed out. So I'm going to cut the tail now. I think it's just gorgeous, this ribbon. So we had number 1. We've also got to do an inside as well. So we'll use a glue dot for this. So just press the glue dot down. And then pick it up. We might trim those off a little bit. Just wait and see. Before we do that, we'll do the inside. See if I've got a piece of black that'll... Three and a half. I want 3 3/4. It's this one. 3 1/2 by 4 1/2. That's too small. I'm going to have to do a new one, I think. Nope. I thought I might have got it out of one of these, but it's not going to work. Can't go any further than the floor. So we'll cut another one. And then I want another piece of white to go on the top of it. Can't pick things up today. Fumbly fingers. So I want 3 3/4 by 5 1/2. And then I want a piece of white, and I think one of these might do. So I want 3 1/2 by 5 1/4. So that goes nicely. So I'm going to put this, might do a sentiment on this one. So wishing you love and happiness that lasts a lifetime. Just a note, thinking of you, celebrate. You've been on my mind. I'm here for you always. What do we think? Wishing you love and happiness a lifetime. I think that's a nice one. And we might use that one. So I'm going to use the Secret Sea, I think. That's what I've stamped everything in and then coloured. So I think we might just choose that. So we'll get a block. What I'm going to do here, I didn't put anything on the other one, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp off. So I'm going to take this in our Secret Sea. I just want to test it first. That's better. And I'm just going to put it I wasn't sure where I wanted to put it. So just a little bit like that. Get rid of that corner. There we go. Let's put this away before danger happens and I stick my fingers in it. I keep hand sanitizer on my desk. See, look at that big spot there. So we will put this onto our black. That looks about right. Then we're going to put our black into our card. Even though it's black on black, it still gives that dimension to the card. So there we go. It's a bit hard to see when you put it in. I'm going to snip those off a little bit on scissors. It's hard to do that one in like to cut it crossways. So our pearls, not our pearls, are pressed flowers. You know, I haven't used these. So we'll see what they're like. If I can get them out. I'm not sure where I want to put them. That one. It's not sticky. I think I'll just put them down in a row. Now, even though we've got all this nice bling going on here, I just want to add a bit of Winker Stella. So I'm going to put it on these flowers for a start. And a little bit on these leaves, just to brighten it up a bit. And a little bit inside. I think it's nearly empty. I ordered one for my sister. She'll be up in June. 21st, I think. I've got to check with her because Paul will have to go and sleep in his caravan for a couple of days while my sister's here and her husband. So look at that. Look at the difference. I mean, they're both nice cars, but see, just embossing and making the bow smaller makes all the difference. Takes it to another level. So I did something on the inside with that. This one I didn't do anything yet. So there we go. Those are the 2 cards. Now tomorrow, I've already got tomorrow's. So this is a pyramid card. So using the paper, I did it in the brown, because it's out of date, can't use it. Yeah, the embossing's beautiful, isn't it? It just makes a difference. So this is what we'll be doing tomorrow. So I run that up yesterday afternoon. So I'll just come up the top. Okay, here I am. So our cards today. So I put the other 2 in a box, so I can't lay my hands on them at the moment. This is what I'm going to do with the 2 sets. I'll do one of these cards out so that you know what it cuts out and what it stamps. So I think they're quite handy to have. So, and I'll start keeping them in a folder. So I want to thank you so much I really appreciate you coming, and thank you, Sue, coming and watching. Thank you, Lynn. Glad you like it. I'm glad you all like it. So I'll be back at 10:30 tomorrow with the pyramid card. It won't be done in the, I think it was Cajun Craze, that's what it was. And that's gone out now. So I just use it now to test things. So it's no good sitting there doing nothing, is it? So that's what it was. So thank you all so much. If you enjoy what my content is, can you please give me a like, a share, and ring the notification bell? So I'll be here at 10:30 tomorrow morning. I don't think I've got anything on tomorrow morning with another card. So have a great day. Stay safe if you're on the road, and take care. Bye for now.